It never is like the movies when someone suffers an injury, where that moment of grave acknowledgement gives you a pause to consider how you lived your life, or the yearning to ask for one more day from God. Yet I remember coming to my senses after an incident and looking at my hands as my ears still rang with a loud, dull roar, and my vision became clear. At that moment I grasped what had occurred to me. Now this could have lasted a few seconds or minutes, but at that moment I recalled certain events that were ingrained in my memory. The first one was my father in his deep, dark, calloused hands, sketching my brother and I as children. How he never raised his pencil from the sheet or never seemed to look at us when his drawing became the image of mortal enemy. The next image was of my son struggling and crying after a bad cough and fever, his hands raised up to me as I lifted him up from the small crib, gently rocking him back to sleep in the next few hours, while I patted the small of his back in a rhythmic cadence to the lullaby I sang to him. All of this occurred to me in a span of a few seconds or minutes, as I struggled to regain my senses. As I remember these moments, I consider the joy it brings to me when I sit down and sketch and write in my journal. As I see my hands, I always see my father, my son, and those people who work so hard around me.